Something else that was designed to last at least 1,000 years is 250 miles away in the state of South Dakota. Out of the Black Hill Mountains was carved in the 1940s the celebrated monument that is Mount Rushmore. It took 14 years to carve the 60-foot-high faces of 4 of the United States' most distinguished presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Teddy Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. But rather like the 4th plinth in Trafalgar Square, there's a space. Any suggestions? It's one of the cliches of American tourism. The tourists seem inspired to take happy snaps and eat ice cream. But, well, is it just me, or isn't it frankly just a little bit silly? I've heard, though, about a slightly less well-known and even more monumental neighbour down the road.
Oh, good God. What on earth?
A very determined Polish immigrant named Żółkowski, who had worked as a sculptor on Mount Rushmore, started in the 1960s an immensely ambitious monument to the Indian chief Crazy Horse.
Stop, please. Thank you. No, don't you dare.
On his death, Żółkowski's son, Kaz, took up the reins of this bizarre project and hasn't dropped them yet.
I suppose, Kaz, one of the most obvious questions you must get asked all the time is when the project will finish.
Just keep going. The way I see it, every day you work on it, you're one day closer.
It's a very good way of looking at it.
Remind you of anybody? No, not me. Kaz himself.
You might be tempted to say, oh, that'll do.
I don't believe so. My father, he was a man of commitment, and in a small way, I'm a little bit of that.
I wouldn't say it was a small way. I have the modern 21st century man's impatience. I just want to see it finished now, please.
Next to the gift shop, there's a model of what it's meant to end up looking like.
Oh, I don't know, call me bruisingly cynical, but it's just a little bit kitsch, perhaps. I mean, a worthy thing to memorialize the Native American, but there's a hint of the Sunday supplement collectible piece of art. I don't think so. So this is all his arm pointing. And what direction is he pointing? Is he pointing
Southeast.
Is there a particular reason for that?
If you go directly southeast, it's where Columbus first landed.
Right. So he's pointing to his people, look what's arrived on our continent.
Yes.